it when we had gone to Kana and you had mentioned it. And so that was there on my mind that I'd like to do Dikala also. And so I told them about this particular trip, particularly because it's so unique, staying inside the forest itself, which is different from what we would do for any other safaris. And I was wondering whether they would agree to it, but they did. So here we are.
We'd been to other safaris before, so Jim Corbett and Ranthambore were on the to-do list in any case. And then Dad mentioned that this will be different. We're staying inside the park, which is something we'd not heard of before. So we said, let's try it out.
So this is one of the sought-out places which we really want to try, apart from the other national parks in India. And to be honest, it lived for the expectation, for the hype which it has. The landscape, the river crosses by, it's fantastic. It's one of the sought-out places to visit in India in terms of the jungle and the wildlife.
Yeah, for me, of course, the hype for the Corbett tiger will make me so interested about it. And apart from it, I watched a video of the same Shashank YouTube's video where I could see the landscape. It's completely scenic, and I love to sight a tiger in the scenic. So that's why it was always in our mind. The color is always in our mind.
Corbett is, as I said, is the jewel crown of the jungles in India, purely because of the landscape it has. The mountains, the Himalayas in the background, the meadows, the dense forest, the Ramganga passing by. It's one of, I think, the unique jungles in India. By far, I don't think so any other jungle has this sort of a combination in general.
Here, as far I have seen, this place I find the grassland, the salt trees, and the riverbed. You'll get an open space over there and the white pebbles. And I could see all mingled up here, only place. So as far I've seen, so that's the landscape, and it's really scenic. So that's what I've seen here.
Yeah, the landscape is really nice. The sky, the way we are able to view the sky here is beautiful compared to what you see in Bombay, with no stars, nothing, including the moon, which is almost a full moon. Even in the morning as the sun rises, it's very pretty when you see its rays falling on the dewdrops, which twinkle and as they follow the ground. The swift flowing stream is also very nice. Of course, you can see the bed because a lot of it is it's a dry season right now, so a lot of it is dried up, but still it's nice. Hearing it also is nice. And the mountains in the background of the Shivalik mountains is very beautiful.
We saw a lot of birds. We saw 5 types of kingfisher. We saw the falcon, the Shaheen falcon, the mountain something eagle, which is very rare in this mountain, in this part of the world. We saw some Siberian migratory birds, and the general parakeets. We saw jackal, some kind of cuckoo.
Kukal.
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 What else do we see?
Elephants?
Oh yes, the elephants and the alligators.
No, Gharial.
Okay, Gharial.
Yeah, we saw a good number of birds, around 5 different species and 5 different species of kingfishers, probably. Yeah. And then, of course, we did see at least 4 tigers, I would say. And then we heard about a leopard, but I couldn't see that. And a good amount of elephants. And the gharials in the background of the Dikala forest. And yeah, birds are countless, and I could not recollect other birds. Yeah, and plus 1 tortoise.
Last evening, it was almost time to return from the safari, and suddenly we saw the Perwali tigress walking towards us, slowly, majestically. It was a sight to see. I mean, no obstruction. She was walking so gracefully towards us, and it was such a surprise. So we all were thrilled with it.
Unexpected thing was we were all looking in the other direction, And she came up so silently that no guide, no driver noticed, and then was just minding her own business and walking around while we were all gawking. And we had seen a small sighting of cubs earlier in that safari, but it kind of given up hope of seeing a tiger or tigress clearly on that day, because we had no luck and we were going to turn around and go back. And this came out of nowhere at the last minute.
I really hope I want to sight something here, some tiger, at least one tiger here with the sunset, with the sun rising actually, sun rising and the riverbed's white pebbles. So I wanted this, and yeah, she came back. She just came. She went inside. I don't know for what reason she came back. Everyone said tiger, and we went there. I know it's a bit far, but I liked it. She came down and just walked around. She just walked around for I think pretty much 4 to 5 minutes. She did her walk and scent marking actually. She scent marked thrice, I guess. She's covering her turtle. She did a nice catwalk. It was good sighting. For me, it's actually very good sighting.
Unexpected but nice. It is somewhat like almost like a glamping experience, or maybe just one step above it in terms of things you can expect. It was unexpected, but so far great. Food is good. The place itself is very beautiful.
But the room is comfortable and there's good hot water available, which is good because very cold, your finger freezes in the cold water. So otherwise, no complaints.
Dikala is very unique to its nature, because I believe this is the only one place across India where you get a chance to stay in the core zone of the jungle, right? I mean, and in the background you could see there's the Ramganga, probably the reservoir of Ramganga, or I believe the water of Ramganga, and you could see herds of elephant grazing over there and gharials sunbathing, and it's a really good sight. One plus point I would say staying in Dikala is that you don't need to spend a lot of time traveling back and forth the resort to the to the jungle. It's just that you step into the gypsy and you just head out to the safari and come back.
You can literally sit and watch the wildlife here. I don't think anywhere you could do that.
The guide, I think, was very good. This must be a senior guide. He was a very good guide.
And he was a cheerful fellow, in a sense, and he seemed to know what he was doing, so no complaints.
No doubt about it, the guide was very experienced. Driver, I would say much the same.
Masoor and Naimji were good. The guide was really knowledgeable, so we asked about any bird species. He's really up there pointing out what bird it is and subspecies of it, and he has a really good eye. You're just crossing by and spot. I mean, we thought it's a sort of a rock on the riverbed, but it was turtle which was there, and he was spot on that, and it was both the driver and the guide are well equipped. They're well knowledgeable about the routes. Yeah, it played a good role for us to spot the tigers.
With Shashank, I would say it's addictive. Once you win a safari with Shashank, it's addictive. You can't go with anybody else. That's how we treat you, and that's how he guide you through the whole package. And with Shashank, it's like it feels like if you ask something, even if you look at something, like he'll tell you everything about it. And even if you ask something silly, he has the patience to explain it, and he don't made us feel so stupid to ask such questions. He'll explain it, and he'll be with you throughout the safari, and you'll enjoy watching the wildlife with him. I feel so. You enjoy watching with him.
Very good. You take good care of us, I would say. That, honestly, you take good care of us, that, we get tea, coffee, anything we need. Are we well settled? The luggage is delivered to your room and all that. Very good. No complaints. Very happy.
With the fact that I've come maybe third time and brought my family along speaks for itself.
Fourth time.
Yeah, fourth time. Yeah, it's the fourth time. Yeah, fourth time.
safari, guys. If you would like to, in fact, join us on our safari tours and expeditions, please do connect with us on the platforms mentioned below. And if you'd like to know more on India's wildlife and our protected areas, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.